Hello and welcome to Paper Plays Julie K.
Thanks so much for stopping by and checking out my latest design team for Kraft Supplies for You. And for those of you who are new to my channel, Kraft Supplies for You is an online store that carries laces and trims, flowers, embellishments, charms, beads, all sorts of wonderful craft products that we can use in our projects. And I will have all of the information linked below in the description box. There is a .net store and a Zibbit store where you can shop. There are also a number of social media sites that you can check out to see different ideas for using Kraft Supplies for You products. And there is also a number of very talented ladies who are on the design team, so you can also check out their channels for inspiration. For today's project, I am sharing with you a Shabby Chic altered bird cage that I created using a number of laces and trims from Kraft Supplies for You, along with flowers and a couple of miscellaneous embellishments. To begin with, I wanted to share with you guys how I started decorating my bird cage. I started off with a layer of this Kraft Supply for You organza trim. On top of that, I layered this gorgeous bead trim. And on top of that, I layered some of this pink trim. All of these do come from Kraft Supplies for You. In each of the corners, I decorated exactly the same. I added this fabric flower. It's a mauve colored flower. It does have several layers of the mauve fabric and also the sheer fabric with the beautiful pearl stamens sticking out of the center. And then also in the corners, besides that mauve flower, I do have this white fabric flower. These do come on a stem, and you get quite a few on the stem. And it is a couple different layers of white flowers along with the pearls stamens shooting out of the center. Going up the side of the bird cage, I did go ahead and attach this lace trim from my stash. And in the corners right here, I added the Kraft Supply for You 3D Loopy trim. She does carry this in a number of colors. This one is in the cream color. I do love this trim. It does come on a ribbon, and I like to take off the little 3D loopy flowers off of the ribbon and attach them as little miscellaneous embellishments to my projects. Now, taking a peek at the top of the bird cage, I created this using all sorts of products from Kraft Supplies for You. I did start off with some white dainty lace that I've had in my stash for a while from Kraft Supplies for You. And you can see just a little bit right here. I will go ahead and open the cage because maybe you can see it a little bit better. I found that layering the lace trim first on the bottom made it a lot easier to layer on top, and then it also looks a lot neater. You can't really see as many of the glue blobs by starting off with the trim, so you can kind of see this white lace trim sticking out right here. So I did start off with that, and I cut 4 pieces of that to layer around my bird cage. So now taking a peek at the rest of the top of the bird cage, again, these are all Kraft Supply for You flowers. On top of that white lace from Kraft Supplies for You, I went ahead and layered all sorts of flowers to create a cluster around the top. I use a number of parchment flowers that Kraft Supplies for You carries. Here's this gorgeous pink one. Here's some in white, and then also the two-tone ones and the mauve ones. Those, again, are the parchment flowers. I also added a number of fabric flowers. Again, here's the mauve ones that you saw at the bottom corners. There's some white fabric ones mixed in. There's also this mauve doe one, and she does have that one in a couple different colors. I have another little fabric one up here with beads sticking out of it, and then also this paper pink one, and I went ahead and added glass glitter to that to make it stand out just a little bit. And then I also strung some of the pink trim hanging loosely off of my flower cluster, and then I also have it kind of weaved in and throughout the different flowers. And then the only other thing that I added to my flower cluster, there's 3 up here and then 3 down here in the corner, are these gorgeous acrylic wheat sprays that she carries. These ones are in a pink, and it's kind of an ombre color. It starts with a darker pink and then it gets clear up at the top. Again, she does have those in a number of different colors. So now peeking inside of my bird cage, you can see I did create a Shabby Chic nest using laces and trims and fabric I went ahead and added a cute little bird and some little pink eggs inside of there. I do have a tutorial on how I created this nest in a previous video, and I will link that below if you guys are interested. I have one last quick project share to share with you guys using Kraft Supplies for You. In my design team package, I did pick up these gorgeous two-toned mauve roses. They are fabulous and look lifelike. And I had planned on using them when I picked out my order to use them on my bird cage that I just showed you guys. But when I saw them in person, I decided that these would be perfect for home decor projects. They look really cute in baskets or different things. And so I did pick up this little hanging thing right here at the thrift store. It looks like this, and I am going to re-spray paint it because when I took off the little price tag that they had here, it left residue that I can't get off. So I am going to spray paint it again as soon as the weather cooperates and I can go outside and spray paint it. But I am adding these to it and hanging them on my wall. I think these are nice and spring. Again, these are perfect for little home decor projects. So I just decided to leave them in this instead of adding them to the bird cage. And I just wanted to share that with you guys, how you can use some of the Kraft Supply for You flowers for home decor items. And you don't necessarily have to use them on craft projects, but I do love how that turned out. Gorgeous, really pretty, nice and shabby, and it's also nice and spring. So I'm hoping to have them up by Easter and have everything spray painted, but it's been kind of raining and we've gotten a little snow again here. So I haven't been able to go out and spray paint this to finish this project up, but I did want to share that with you guys. Thanks everybody so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Happy crafting, and don't forget to check out the Kraft Supplies for You links that I have listed below in the description box.